Yo, chat. What is up? What is up, chat? What is up, everybody? You guys, okay. Yeah, should be working. Alright, I'm hopping on MCPvP, everyone. I will have duel requests on. Friend requests is going to be off, so direct messages. But if you want to send a duel, I'll be on MCPvP. Duels are going to be first come, first serve. It's same as it would be online then. Yeah. So hopefully the stream goes well. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for. Hallery? Yeah, you were in the lesson last night. Yeah. Oh, this guy plays really passive. Chat, can you hear me? My mic's working fine, right? I changed my gain, so hopefully it's gonna be a little better. Alright, cool. Yeah, if you guys send me a duel, don't play like this guy, don't just run the whole time. That way we can, like, actually get through some duels on stream. Chat, how's the stream delay? Type 1 in chat when you hear this. Type 1 in chat when you hear this. One? Okay, that's not bad. That's like 15 seconds. You guys can just count on my screen. Just what my clock timers work. Are you good at Crystal? Not at all. I'm really bad at Crystal. Chat, I've low-key been practicing some Mace. Starting to, like, understand the basics of Mace. Do you test Syndius for his high tier 3 test? No, I did not. Kyla has fought him. I know she failed his tier 2, but I did not fight him. I was also not coaching Kylaz. We had 7K subs last stream, I think. So, it's huge, guys. Show your keybinds? I actually have a video on my channel if you want to go look at that. I believe I haven't changed anything from that. Do you like cart PvP? Nope. Do not like cart PvP. Partially just because I really suck at it. Is any optimizer to reduce lag? Nope. I just let Feather run how it runs. What client do you use? I just said it, Feather. I also noticed that when I was running Feather, I don't know if I said this on stream before, but the Feather launcher was taking up like 30% of my memory. Pretty annoying. Yo, what's up, Adonai? You're always in my streams, bro. Appreciate that. Can you make a short video on your settings? Like, I like it. It's really smooth. I actually have one, but I can make a short. That might be good. Can you do short after? Yeah. I'm accepting every game mode. Oh, this guy's dead. How much RAM do I have? Not enough, but I'll try to get more. I have 16 gigabytes DDR4. Please only send first to one, guys, because I'm not going to be doing more than that. That way we can get through everyone. Do you teach YouTube and they pay to teach? They don't pay me to teach. I do teach YouTubers sometimes, but I just kind of, like, sorry. I just kind of help them out. They ask. This guy sent EU and you realize, poor guy. Do sword? Yeah, just send sword. I'll accept whoever sends first. MCPvP shifting to... Oh, what's up, D-Song? Shifting to Lunar. I honestly don't know why people shift to Lunar. I think they just like it more. It's also, like, a more popular brand, I guess. So, partnering with that could help boost their brand more. What's the biggest tip on landing combos and winning trades in S&B kit? Those are two different things. Landing combos, I would recommend going for hit selects, like, pretty often. Kind of hard to do it on this guy, because we're playing on 150 ping, but, yeah, hit selects are super good. More good people using Feather? I mean, top players-wise, I think most use Feather, but, yeah, like, YouTubers aren't usually the, you know, top players. Who's winning an Axe, T-Sog, or Kylaz? It's a difficult choice, honestly. I don't know how good T-Sog is at Axe. It's uses Feather? I didn't know that. Can I see your Feather client motion blur percentage? I don't have motion blur on. At least I don't think I do. You know why most top players use 1 and 2 for sword and axe? Nope. There's literally no reason. Am I gonna go back to the lobby? Did I lag out, or is MCPvP tweaking? Does Kyle even play axe? I don't think so. Yeah, she got tier 2 like 4 years ago, though. Hello? Oh, okay, I did lag out. I want to see your mace skills. If someone sends mace, sure. Oh my goodness. Okay. Might be close? Probably, to be honest. I know you're more familiar with Axe, T-Sog. You think Freaky Fang is cracked? He Loki got high tier 2? Yeah, I was actually coaching him in his high tier 2 test. Yeah, Freaky's really good right now. He's definitely in his prime. He also got tier 2 pot, which is good for him. I'm not gonna lie, I do think he got a pretty easy... He got 5-2 by Slight. Me? In what? I don't remember. Oh, you 100 oats Slight. Really, T-Sog. Yeah, Freaky Fang got tier 2 pot. He kind of got an easy test, but good for him. If you were to rate PvP YouTubers in top 5 Diamond SMP, I mean, number 1, I'd probably put Flamefrag. Flamefrag is really good. I don't know where main pair stands. I haven't fought him in I don't even remember if I fought him yet. Clown is pretty decent. I know he's, like, not the best at tier list modes, but he is pretty decent at Diamond SMP. Trying to think of who else. Theo might be decent. Floatives is definitely good. I'm sure Floatives is good. You like Loco MC? Yeah, I love Loco. It's really fun to play. At least the Conquest is. Sometimes you just run around on Loco, do nothing. You can do rank too, but I'm not the biggest fan of rank. Yeah, low tier 2 mace. Yeah, Freaky's been on a run, bro. He was pretty good at Diamond SMP. Probably a solid high tier 3. Probably. Flame could get tier 2 Diamond SMP? Yeah, for sure. Freaky was #1 lifesteal public. That's a bit different, but yeah. I'm sure Flo's really good at it as well. Show your new mods you use right now? I'm using the Kyla's mod pack. I will show them after this fight, if you guys remind me. Freaky's number 15 now? Yeah, he is. Isn't Joking a weirdo? You could say that. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of his. But, I don't know. In my opinion, he was never really that good at SMP. Or really any game modes. He was just never as good as most people thought he was. Can you make a short with all that stuff? It's not a bad idea, honestly. I do that. When did you drop from high tier 1? It was in my most recent test. I fought Freaky Fang, but he almost got tier 1 recently, so. How do you know when someone's trying to shield bait versus when they're actually shielding? You kind of don't. You just get a sense. Like, if someone's going to shield and it wouldn't make sense for them to shield, then obviously they're probably shield baiting. Oh, right. Here. So I got capes, crosshairs, culling mods. I don't know what this one is. I mean, speed up mods, rendering. Okay. Iris, language reload, lithium. You guys go. There you go, chat. Oh, this guy's lagging. You lost 3-4 to Legendary? I did. That was on the PvP tiers list stuff. But yeah, no, it was 2-4. I lost 2-4 to Legendary. Yeah, Legendary's pretty good. But yeah, I'm pretty washed as well. This guy's an alt? I mean, he's tiered, so maybe not. Are you coming back to SMP kit? I don't know. We'll see. Gonna be more active on YouTube? Yeah, definitely. Do high tier players use combos or crits more? It just depends. Oh, right, this is season 40. I forgot. Played a UA2 with him. I don't know how I forgot. I use 95 FOV. Chat, do I win this? Oh, chat, I win this. Oh my god, he didn't die there? No, oh my god! Chat. Chat. Is it on you or NA? I think that was NA, yeah. Drop by a random? Dude, that was tragic. I thought I would drop him there, but... What's my pack? I'm not using a pack right now. For my shield, I'm using a feather cosmetic, which makes it look super cool. Like that. You need no more beard? Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I don't know, maybe one day I'll make it big on YouTube. Hola, Muktan. You got banned on Polaris for what? Yeah, that shield makes it so you can't use a shield status mod. Yeah, I did know that. I didn't even know that until I got it. I bought it like as soon as I got it as soon as it came out because it's so cool. Here we go. Pretty OP. It's not that big of a deal. Do stuns still work? Yeah, they do. Some servers have them disabled, but I know this one's good. Do you use auto sprint? No, I don't. Can't spec? Rip. How many viewers do I have on YouTube right now? I don't know. I don't keep my viewer count up. I do that intentionally, just so, like, if the number's down but I'm having fun, it doesn't get demotivating. You know, it doesn't, like, kill the vibe. Are you gonna show up in Corrupt News scripted SMP? I think so. Can't really spoil, but I don't know, man. Keep an eye out. 65? What about 65? You versus Flame frags? I would like to do that, but I know Flame isn't really, like, doing collabs right now. Are you doing any coaching? Yeah. I opened, like, a bunch of lessons tickets that were, in... Wait, sorry. I, like, just completely zoned out. I opened a bunch of, like, requests that were already submitted, and, if you already had one, it's gonna do that. Got 1 million views right now, trust? Yeah, bro. Dude, that'd be crazy. 1 million viewers and no ads. It's the best way to practice cooldown trick. Just play SMP, and then get used to it. Like, just try and force yourself to do it frequently whenever you think they might shield. And then you will definitely have an easier time. 67? 67. There are 1,000 people watching? Dude, that's prime. Dude, 1K viewers would be awesome. That's like where I hope to get to with streaming. Are you gonna do Marlowe's sense test trend? Bro, I was the first to do it. Made the short. I think I was the first to do it. I didn't see anyone else do it. Where can you find my coaching? Discord.gg/traininghub. Will you mock test me if I send you a duel? No, I don't play comp in these duels, just because, like, it's hard for me to, really focus and play comp when I'm streaming. Oh my god. That was bad. I think cooldown trick on Pojav? Bro, I know what Pojav is. That was so sad. What region am I in? I am in North America. You're bad for high ping? No, it's all good, bro. You searched that, but then you came into a Spanish Discord server? Discord.gg/traininghub? All one word? I don't know. Simple way to do that sword axe shield disable. Sword on 1, X on R. I do it from 2 to 3, so it's pretty simple. You just hold out your sword, and then, like, within 1 tick of swapping to your axe, you click. How long have I been playing Minecraft? Ooh, Minecraft since, like, 2021. PvP, I think, since, 2022, like, 2022. But my friend group wager yours? Maybe, dude. That's actually a pretty fun idea. What separates a low tier 3 from the other low tiers in SMP? Low tier 3s, they just tend to be, like, a bit more decent at melee and shield. Like, typically low tier 3s will have a general idea of what they want to do, while lower tiers aren't really sure how to play, like, properly. And they just kind of do whatever based off of reaction. played since 2019, you're hard stuck low tier 3. To be fair, when I played for PvP, I played for tiers, so I really focused on like improving to the tier list standard, which is really good for like getting high tiers, but that's not how you get like the most skill in game. So you have to swap then click? Yeah. That's how you do the cooldown trick. What's the main difference between a high tier 4 and a low tier 3? There's honestly not that big of a difference, but low tier 3s tend to have like better melee or something, and just more consistent overall. Why do you play on 95 and not 90? Because I like 95 more. I don't know. Oh my god. Am I lying or is that him? How good are you at Diamond SMP? I like to think I'm high tier 2 skill or like tier 1, but I don't know. How do you transition from low tier 3 to high tier 3? You gotta get more consistent. I noticed that lower tier players tend to have like, it's kind of like downtime in the fights. Like they pause for a second, they hesitate. And they don't really act on everything they can. SS? Yeah, sure. But SMP, would you say SMP is a relatively boring game mode? Yeah, I would say so. I enjoy game modes like Diamond Pot and Sword a bit more, just because, like, I don't know, I feel like there's more action in them. You're dueling the same people? No, I haven't fought this guy before. I don't think so. Feel like the low 3 and more mastery mechanics for kits in the way? Yeah, I would say so. Like, low tier 3s just tend to better understand what they're actually doing. W ignore DGC, I have no idea what that means, bro. Are aim trainers actually useful for Minecraft? They can be, but I don't know. I have never tried them. I don't think they're as useful as people would say, because aim in Minecraft is pretty weird. It's kind of like based off where you can move them to. It's not like entirely tracking, because you can control where they move. So it's a bit different than everything else. I don't want to search that DGC, not right now at least. This guy's got a really low ping. He has not jump reset. What do you think is the best way to actually improve? If you want to improve at a specific tier list game mode, just play the game mode. That's what I always say. But if you want to improve at, like, actual Minecraft skills, play Sword and UHC. Like, those are, in my opinion, the best 2 game modes to really practice. They teach you a lot about the game. Is KB1 on Nev like normal KB on Diamond? It's actually not the same. It's similar, but it's not the same. Here, I'll show you. So, with this, like, with KB1 on the sword, if I were to spam click this guy, he gets really high. You see how I kind of, like, send him up? And it also does slightly more KB, to the opponent, if, you know... It does slightly more KB than Diamond, I would say. Sorry, I zoned out a little bit. I always thought they were the same. No, they're similar, but they're not exactly the same. It is 20% more KB with KB1? I'm not sure if it's that much. I think it's, like, pretty small amount, but I know it is different. I'm also speedrun, still wondering if I play Sword for 5 hours a week, how far will I get in terms of tiers? 5 hours a week? That's, like, not even an hour a day. I mean, you could. It just depends on how hard you try, who you practice with, and, like, I guess how good you are at improving, generally. For me, it was pretty easy, because I had... This guy is just running, right? I had pretty good, like, understandings of the game already, and mechanics, so it kind of just was about learning what I should do in certain scenarios for me, and that's how I improved. It's 5 hours a day? Did he? 5 hours a... Oh, 5 hours daily for a week. Yeah, you'll definitely improve. You're right. You'll definitely improve a decent more. Just thought on a Marlow situation. I mean, I'm waiting for her response, but I mean, honestly, it just kind of seems like there's no other option than that she is cheating. Question: Might the pros kind of turn 45 degrees? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean there. Which player has the biggest potential in SMP kit? Freaky Fang has some pretty big potential right now. Its Relics is... He has the potential to get really good. He doesn't practice as much, but he does have the potential to get really good. Unblock? I don't have you unblocked. Or, I don't have you blocked, I mean. I have DMs off, so I have to have you added. What's my thoughts on the Skeed situation? That guy sucks. Hate that guy. Oh, that was clean. Sword, but I can't find any servers with tier 50 plus players. I don't have you blocked, error. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. Play Stray. I went Stray CA, and I just improved a lot by just fighting everyone at CA. It's the best way to practice shield disables. SMP definitely the best mode for it. When is it best to go for stuns in SMP? I go for stuns every time I disable the shield. Like, every time I do the cooldown trick, I move my finger to a position where I can, like, actually hit a stun. I don't know why I was playing that grade so bad. Probably can't see tears if no I'm improving. Okay, what I realized is it's not about fighting people that are higher tier than you. Even if you are like 2 tiers higher than someone, even if they manage to beat you, then you want to still fight them, right? Because it doesn't really matter what their tier is if they counter you. And if they counter you, then someone else at a higher tier might be able to do the same thing. Oh, I have you blocked on MCPvP. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought you meant on Discord. Okay, I'll unblock you on MCPvP. Do you jump reset at all, or recommend using it, practicing it? I jump reset, like, pretty often, but I don't recommend, like, just going out of your way to entirely practice for it, but I'm not sure. You ever consider doing a hand cam stream? Possibly. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Obviously, I'd choose a better hand cam position so you guys can see my mouse and keyboard, but... Ask for a retest since Freaky got Hiker 2? It's not that deep. I don't really care that much. Bro, Skeed, what? Who's the most annoying draining playstyle in the community? In SMP, I can't really think, like, of who plays that annoying. No one really plays annoying now, which is not a bad thing. A lot of people play aggro, which... it's like good duels courtesy. I appreciate that from the SMP community. But people definitely could play a lot more annoying if they really wanted to increase their tier. Janik? Janik is not on the tier list right now. How does someone hit select when the other person has god spacing? If they first hit you with god spacing, it's impossible to hit select, which is why low ping is just like objectively an advantage. I mean, sorry. Oops. What happened to his Evil? What about him? Nothing happened to him. I'm still tier 1. I'm actually ranked high tier 3 right now, but I still have peak tier 1. If that's what you're asking. When Janik plays all out and get rounds on Marlow? Maybe. I don't know. Your device was computer or laptop? I'm using a PC, so not a laptop. Pretty decent PC. I was hoping to upgrade it, but, you know, NVIDIA being weird. Can't see him on tier list? He should be the current... Oh, I think he changed his he changed his IGN to Crescent user. I don't know why. Are you fighting people in every game mode? Yeah, but just everyone's been sending SMP. I think this guy's an LCC or something. Nope. Has someone hit select? Oh, wait, I already read that. How can you hit select? Or, wait, no. Oh my god, the chat maybe. How can you read the chat and be beating people? Yeah, I just, like, play with my peripheral vision, I guess, which is why I don't always win trades when I'm streaming. Do you accept EU people? Yeah. It's much easier to do that on MCPvP than Mindmen. I think I'm down this fight. This guy has good spacing. I'm ending this, I don't care. This fight's been going on too long. Oh, I thought my nose was bleeding for a second. How to improve my shielding in SMP and UHC? Your shielding? I mean, some people disagree with this, but I always say it's good to shield sacrifice. You want your opponent to hit your shield. Like, there's no point in putting your shield up if your opponent doesn't hit it right. They just hit you instead, and then there's no point. What was the longest hero test? Probably 4 hours. Somewhere around that. Back in the day, instead of equal ping, it used to be cross region. So you would have to do fights on, you would have to do first to 4 on both regions. So, yeah, probably around 3-4 hours. Do you think side mouse button bind for axe is better than keyboard bind? I have no idea. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I use my keyboard just because it's what I'm more comfortable with. Stream with 60 seconds delay and you're still answering messages fast as fuck. Yeah, I try. Days play time on HP, allow for an average with your 3 type for work. No, that's it's about average. Yeah, that's not bad. Do you have a son? Yeah, his name is It's Relics. I put him in a short called Beating My Son. Can you get tier 2 SMP without KB stuns? Actually you can. I'm not sure if you know King. He got tier 1 and he actually didn't have a double clicking mouse, so to my knowledge I don't think he ever was able to do like effective stuns. So yeah, you definitely can. It's a lot harder though. Is BLM cheat next high tier 1 UHC? I don't think anyone's getting high tier 1 UHC until Spike retires. Spike's just so good at UHC right now. Do I feel like Club has a good anti-cheat? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest, definitely not. I think Mindman has a really good anti-cheat. You can do a quick jitter to stun. Yeah, but it makes your aim a lot worse. It makes it a lot harder to be like fast and effective with it. But hopefully King will be able to stun soon, because I don't know, I think one of his friends bought him a double clicking mouse. 100 viewers, that's awesome, bro. Can I get tier 1 with normal click stuns? What do you mean normal click stuns? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm getting low tier 3 in SMP and UHC. UHC is all about learning your like health conservation and healing. You really, really want to not get hit while you're healing, because if someone pressures you while you're healing, not only are you gonna be like losing out on the gap that you just ate, but they're also probably going to be able to get pressure on you and like continue to lower your HP like after. I told you Corrupt New video was gonna farm views. Yeah, bro, it was actually crazy. Do I still play Skyblock? Not right now. Just not having fun with it. Because I kind of did everything I wanted to do in Skyblock. I got class average 50. I got a sub 5 M7 run. I was going to hit 50 bull net worth, but I was waiting for some investments to go up. What do you think of the Corrupt New? You think he deserves that? So, how do you die like that? No, it was all scripted. He died like 85 times in the filming of it. He was actually a robot. It was so funny. What's the hardest game mode? It depends. Hardest for what? Hardest to get, like, tier 2 in? Probably UHC, to be honest. UHC... Well, not right now, at least, with the standards, but... UHC is a very difficult mode to learn because of how different it is from every other mode. Like, it's the only mode where, you know, you don't have saturation healing. It's very awkward. You think they could update it and revive it since it seems pretty boring right now? I don't know what they would even add. They just like they always add so much stuff. So can I get a high tier with clicking twice for stun? Yeah, you can. I know Corrupt Noob does that. King did that, I think. Are you gonna make a comeback in SMP? Probably not, but it just depends. We'll see. Who's better, Prime Hits or Prime Swipe? Probably Prime Swipe. I actually fought It's recently in SMP. You guys might see that in a video soon. I don't know, but Prime Swipe's definitely better. Prime Swipe is just like he's more comfortable with the shield, and even though It's definitely has better like melee, Swipe's melee is still pretty good. It's harder to play on low quality PCs a lot than better ones. I would say so, yeah. Like, it depends on how much you mean lower quality compared to the better ones. Like, I have a mid-end PC where I can comfortably run a few hundred FPS on this game without bad like performance spikes. So, yeah, I would say it's middle end. So, high-end PCs don't really provide an advantage over mid-end PCs, but low-end definitely have a disadvantage. Do you think It's From Me will be number 1? Definitely not. He doesn't really practice that much, I don't think. Someone's UHC Tier 2 test got invalid because he had a boost to 50 when he was 30, and his opponent for 70 60. You think that's fair? Yeah, I think that's fair. Unless... Well, it's fair if the person testing asked for equal ping first, because like lower ping is always an advantage. So if he asked first, then yeah, but if he didn't ask first, then it shouldn't be invalidated. I'm assuming you're referring to Keto or BRH. I gotta start focusing on hitting this guy. HMU is going for too short. He's kind of locked. He already had peak high tier 2, doesn't he? Do you feel like there's a difference between 500 and 200 FPS? No, there isn't. The only reason there would be a difference is because of the refresh rate of your monitor. I have a 165 Hz monitor, so that means everything over 165 FPS, I can't actually see visually, since my monitor can't register that much. But, like, it's still nice to comfortably run higher FPS. Do you think low tier 3 is average or pro? I would say low tier 3 is average. But I guess it's like average to my ideal of what I see as like an average skill. I don't really necessarily mean average as in like the actual average of like players, because the pool of players is a lot more bottom heavy, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's like a decent skill point. If Marlo's cheating, do you think she'll ever admit to it? Probably not. But I don't know. Because most of her notoriety comes from her being the best legit player. So I wouldn't see why she would do that if she wanted to at least continue to make like a space for herself. Yeah, the actual average between low tier 5 to high tier 4. But like I would say average decency and skill is probably low tier 3. Double clicking twice or double clicking or clicking twice because they're gonna mouse double click, but hard to get double click. Double clicks are definitely way better. It requires like less actions on your own end, so it just kind of makes it easier for you. It's also faster. It's different between a low tier 3 and a high tier 3. High tier 3s usually have a bit better game sense and the ability to control pressure, while low tier 3s may have the mechanics and just have no game sense. It's usually some mixture of that, but it really just depends on the player. Demar? I recognize his name. I think he used to be a SMP tester a while back. What tier do you think Theo could get in UHC? Probably high tier 3. Depending on who you fight, he could honestly have a chance for tier 2. I'm not sure. How far do you think you can get without double click stuns? I could probably get pretty far, but the first time I got high tier 1, I didn't even know what stunning was. So yeah, that says a lot about itself, but The first time I got it, the standards were also incredibly different and way easier. So, yeah. The second time I got it, I was stunning, obviously, because you can see it in some of my clips. He was best EU Hydra 3 like 2 years ago? I thought so. I knew he was a tester. Do you like playing Mace? Not really. I feel like it drags out too long. It kind of drags like the low taper fade, but I don't know. It's not the most fun mode for me. Which tier am I in SMP? I'm peak high tier 1 right now. I'm high tier 3, but I'm pretty washed. What are the most important stuff in SMP? Definitely game sense for me. Game sense is like what really carries my skill. Are you better than Prime Black Wolf? I would say so. Not right now, but my Prime would be better. I would think, at least. But, I don't know, maybe some people would disagree. Just get unwashed? It's not that simple. You know, I don't really have a motivation to get unwashed. Like, there's no real reason. SMP might be the most game sense carried mode. That or I'm the most game sense carried player. I'll fight Error. I'll do one round. Am I the best SMP player of all time? Marlo's better than me, but if you think Marlo's cheating, then I would say so. Can you 1v1 me? Yeah, send me a duel. Do I play any SMP type servers? No, I do not. Right now. Is Debbie popping a thing in SMP? Yeah, it is. It's just like very different to what you would expect from Netbot. Because, you know, Netbot, you have health bots, and this you don't. So, you're gonna have to force them to already be low if you want to Debbie pop correctly. I'm not taking that. That was a bad throw from him. I don't know why he did that. There. When tier 2 pot? I don't know. I haven't really been practicing pot. I think I'm pretty good at pot right now, though, to be honest. I think breach swap spamming is the meta in Mace. No, definitely not. But it can be good if you play ground. But the weird thing is, breach swapping does less Dura than normally just sorting. I am NA right now. How old am I? I'm 17, not sure if I already answered that. What's a Devi pop? So Devi pops are where, like, you intentionally pop your totem because you get regen for 40 seconds after your totem pops, and you also get a 4 instant Hearts of Absorption. So, that can be really OP for you if you pop at a correct time. Like here, I'm not going for a Devi pop, but I'm doing it just to, like... I'm putting my totem there just in case. Isn't that like using Netpot? This is not an interp, this is error. But yeah, it is using Netpot, because you have like health pots there. Any tips for bad players at SMP? Watch my guide. Focus on your melee and don't take idle time. Like, a lot of new players will take what I just call idle time. They'll kind of like wait and play to react to their opponent. So like, if I'm playing purely to react to Error, who I'm fighting right now, then if I don't know what he's going to do, I won't be able to do anything, right? Because I won't be able to react to anything. So I'll just kind of be sitting there, and he can get an advantage off that, get momentum. Do you know Ericon? Yeah, I do. Do I play any other game modes? Or any other games? I play Roblox sometimes. I play Among Us, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight sometimes. I kind of finished it, but it's still really fun to play. There's another game I played, but I couldn't remember it. Oh, that was... He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Have you played Valorant before? I have. I don't like Valorant. Is W tapping possible with speed 2, or do you have to S tap? It is possible. It's a lot like of a tighter window, but yeah, it is possible. What game mode do you think is the easiest to get low tier 3 in? Probably Sword. I'm not sure. Thoughts about Death Note? What's your favorite character? I watched it a long time ago. Couldn't really tell you all the characters. The ones I just remember are obviously L and Light. But WPVP skills? Thanks, bro. When will you quit MC? I'm not sure. I'm not planning on it. Now, quitting PvP is a different thing. I don't really enjoy playing PvP as much. How old are you? I'm 17. But I don't really enjoy playing PvP as much as you would think. And I don't know. It's just like gets kind of old, repetitive, boring. What's the hardest game mode? I would say UAC. Would you beat Smite and SMP right now? I think so. If I dueled you in EU, would you accept? Yeah. Have you tried Spear Mace? I have. I love it. I love it. Spears are so fun. I just love how it's so movement-based. Chat, can you hear the phone ringing behind me? I don't think you can, right? I'm hoping you can't. You can? Oh my god. How do you improve an SMP melee without playing SMP? Pot... No, no? Okay, well, I'm assuming most people can. Pot melee is pretty similar. Hold on, wait, let me move my mic. I'm back, chat, sorry. If you stop PvPing, you ever try to make SMP style content? Yeah, absolutely. I think it would be really fun. Most of what I enjoy in Minecraft, though, is just, like, playing with friends, because, you know, there's so much you can do. Like, obviously, I do like the functions of PvP, but I don't like most of the game modes in the way that the PvP community kind of makes it. So, yeah, it's just not fun. But, yeah, I would definitely make, SMP-style videos. Do you wait when to shield stun, or do you spam axe when your opponent's shield go up? No, I wait. I only swapped my axe, like, once and click once for a double click. Are you the only PvPer who doesn't curse? No, I fucking curse a lot. But... yeah, I'm definitely not the only one who doesn't curse. I think Freaky Fang doesn't really curse that much. Your opinion on stable, and would you ever join it? Yeah, I would love to join it, but I haven't watched it. I think it's pretty cool from what I've seen, but I haven't, like, watched any videos on it. Can you reveal my keybinds? Yeah, sure, I'll do it on stream. I have a video, but I'll show you guys my keybinds right now. Some of my movement keys are kind of awkward. I use Q as a sneak. Did you used to play 1.8, and so what did you play? I mean, I played a little bit. I played Classic, just because it's kind of fun. I like playing with the rod. Pause. But, yeah, it's pretty fun. Did you watch Unstable SMP? No, I didn't. I already said that, but yeah, you might not heard me. Play PvP 25 April? No, high skill and sword and UHC. That's honestly not a bad improvement. You can definitely do better, though. Definitely do better. So you should always aim to do better. What are you, or what do you think is the best not get nerves for test? I'm really confident in myself, so I have a hard time getting nerves for tests. Obviously, I have, like, higher tiers than most, but I have a lot of confidence in myself, and, I can just kind of, like, force myself to believe I'm gonna do fine. I lack talent in Crystal. You suck with Soka. Do you think you'll get high to 3 in Crystal? If I practice it, but I hate practicing Crystal. Crystal is, like, the least fun game for me. How big is the gap between high tier 4 and low, or high tier 5 and low tier 4 in Sword? Not that big, I'm gonna be honest. High tier 5 and low tier 4 is, like, at that point, it's kind of just, like, just words on a screen. It's not a big difference in, like, actuality. But yeah. It's the best way to improve your game sense. You have to play really analytical, of the game. So, like, what I do is, like, try and analyze when I can get pressure. So, like, here, this guy's down, so he's probably gonna try and pearl out once he goes here. And then when he pearls out, he's gonna pearl out late, because he's not pearling out yet. So I'll be able to pearl hop and get pressure on him. So, like, that's kind of how I analyze the duels. Like, oh, I missed my pearl. That's unfortunate. How to improve shielding in SMP? You kind of just want to force your opponent to hit it. I do this thing, I call it slow shielding, where I just keep my shield up like this, you see, until he hits it. And then when he disables it, I can get pressure. Up an auto hit. But slow shielding is a really good way to learn how to improve your shielding. And then, you know, you can just eventually stop holding it as slow. Do you think you can get tier 1 UHC? I mean, not right now, I'm not tier 1 skill, but in my prime, I think my prime came back and tested right now, I might have been able to. Horrors probably would have stopped me, though. Horrors is really good right now. But I think I could have definitely did well against him. What do you think is my weakest game mode? Crystal or Mace, for sure. All the other ones, I would say I'm a solid high tier 3 in. But those, I'm like hardly low tier 3. So best way to improve the axe, get better stuns and auto hit. Those are like the two things that were a bit hard for me. But my melee was always like really easy for me, so I never really had a problem with that. And most axe players just don't have the greatest melee anyways. Can you just watch the SMP guide? Yeah, definitely. I try to make that as like comprehensive as possible. Have you ever been heavily accusated? I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. I think there was only like one person who ever like truly thought I cheated, and it was this old UHC player named Alexander. Or Bronchi, I don't know what name you guys know him by. But it was because I crouched every time I stunned, just to make it harder for him to hit me, and he thought I was stun macroing, so it was weird. What is a double click? A double click is essentially where you click your mouse in a certain way to where it registers like the vibration of the mouse as 2 clicks, but you're only really clicking once. So that's just kind of to. Why don't you wait to refot fires when you pop? What do you mean? Like when I pop? Just because, I don't know, I like to do it there. It's a little easier. Can we fight next if you send a duel first? Yeah. Is no fire res actually good or is it stupid? No, it's definitely stupid. So the thing you can do against no fire res is, imagine this guy had no fire res, right? I hit him and he tries to chase me. But if he has fire tick, he's just going to take damage, so he can't chase me. Yeah, what's up, Lebmez? Is sword the most important thing in PvP? Probably. If you have bad melee, you can't really win. Unless it's like UHC or... I think just UHC. Or Axe, I guess, but... Yeah, those are pretty important. Or sword is pretty important. Best way to practice for Hike 3 and SMP with a connection. Ugh, sorry. Yeah, there's not really a good way to practice for Hike to 3 without having connections to high-ranked players. You kind of just have to practice against the low tier 3s you can get, and then just get to a point where you can skill gap every single one of them, and then try and get a fight with at least one high tier 3, and just improve that way. What do you need to get low tier 3 axe? I don't actually know. Low tier 3 axe is like not hard at all. You just kind of have to get lucky rounds off your tester. Definitely go for a lot of axe crits, because, you know, don't miss your axe crits either. That's one of my biggest weaknesses. My aim is terrible in axe. But I guess overall aim is one of my weaknesses. The most fun game mode? Definitely sword. Actually, no, probably diamond pot for me. I just like the way you can, like, aggro people so consistently. Is mouse tweaks allowed in tier tests? No, it's not. Mouse tweaks essentially counts as a macro, because you can hold shift and then just, like, refill your hotbar instead of actually having to use skill to click it how you would normally do. Oof, poor guy. Diamond Pot? Yeah, I really like Diamond Pot. I think it's really fun. Do you have an SMP guide? I do. It's on my channel. Where are you from? I'm from Florida, in the US. What's better, 1.8 or 1.9? I prefer 1.9. Some people like 1.8, but I don't. It's not really my thing. I'll do these 3 rounds because this is a good sword player and it's sword. Ooh, good hit select there. Should have countered it. That was bad on my end. How do I get out of low tier 4? I'm hard stuck, by the way. It just depends on the game mode. You just want to practice consistently. And if you practice consistently, stop idle time, and then try and hit a majority of your hits, you're almost guaranteed to get out of low tier 4 at least. I don't know if this guy's West or EU. I think it's pretty hard to fight. Very good at using it, though. How can I fight more low tier 3s in SMP? You kind of just got to get to know them. If you're in the SMP Discord, you can just, like, go in there and, I think there's a Find a Match channel that you could probably use. What game mode is the most common to get hard stuck in skill? Probably UHC. Because UHC, there's, like, such a plateau. It's pretty weird. Ain't nobody respond to Find a Match, bro? My bad. I don't really, go in there often. I don't think I'm in either of the SMP Discords right now. I'm just, like, not interested in playing tier lists for the most part. At least SMP. Are you good at Nedpot? No, I'm not. Nedpot's one of my worst, like, melee game modes. Yeah, outside of Mace and Crystal, it's one of my worst modes. 3 AM country right now, you should probably go to sleep, bro. What tier do you need to consider myself good at a game mode? To consider myself good at a game mode, I would say, like, low tier 2. At least for me. But if I'm high tier 3 in a mode, I would say I'm decent at it. And if I'm low tier 3 in it, I just say I'm bad at it. So, yeah, I would say I'm bad at Mace and, Crystal. And then I'd say I'm decent at, Nev, Pot, and Axe. I hold myself to really high standards. It's kind of like why I improve the way I do. I'm only going to do one round of Nev Pot with this guy. Spec God went from high tier 4 to high tier 2 in just 3 months. Definitely was more than 3 months. Your bad is my good. Yeah, bro. I hold myself to a really high standard. That way I can, like, force myself to improve. Because if I feel like I'm bad at a mode, then not being bad is never really that difficult for me. So I just kind of see it as, what does it take to get good? And then kind of try and reach for that. Oh, this guy is questioning his healing times. Although I'm not the best at this. I want to tier test a sword, but the queue is always full. Yeah, it's so hard to get in waitlists nowadays. Like, for me, every time I try, it's, like, literally impossible. It's, like, actually getting a needle in a haystack. Most easiest game to learn? Definitely Nutbot. This mode's super simple. There's really not much to it. Just, like, gap when you're not in their reach, and then crit. But other than that, none of them are that easy to learn. I mean, Marlo Cheese, she might. What's the secret to low tier 3? There isn't really a secret. You just gotta be good at melee and practice the mode. How am I high tier when it being wholesome? I mean, I try to be nice on stream especially, but I fuck around with a lot of my friends. I'm not always the most wholesome person, for sure. But I try to be nice. I try to be a good person. What do you think the alternatives to the current tier testing system are? PvP ranked could be good, but I'm kind of just interested to see how that goes. Ooh, this guy's potting me up. I don't know why he's potting and then gapping, it's just wasting his pot. Yeah, every time he pots and then gaps, it just wastes his pot. What do you think about PvP ranked? I think it could be good. It just kind of depends on, like, how it's executed. You think it's gonna come back and then retire? Probably not. He's been retired for, what, 2 years now? I don't see why he would come back out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm not running more rounds with this guy. It's just gonna take too long. What's the difference between high tier 4 and low tier 3 in every game mode? Can't really tell you if a Mason Crystal. In Nev, there's not that much of a difference, to be honest, but Nev, they usually are a little better at healing, a little better at surviving, and then more consistent, like, actual aim and DPS. In UHC, it's just, like, healing and consistency of melee and util. Sword, pretty self-explanatory, just better. Do I mainly use KB sword or no KB sword, or use both equally? I use both equally. I try and use the KB sword more, but, like, sometimes it just... It really depends on the fight. Like, usually, I'll probably end up using the KB sword way more, but if I'm fighting someone who leaves themselves open to attack with the no KB sword, then I'll definitely use it equally. I think the usual reasons are for not improving. Mental blocks, really. Mental blocks and not fighting people who are better than you. Mistakes are the key to success, is like how I feel. So if you don't make mistakes and you don't lose, then how are you gonna like find out what you need to be better at to be more successful? Which YouTubers usually ask you to teach them? It's not necessarily like even teaching, but I know Flame. Flame gets taught a lot. He practices a lot. Main pair practices a decent amount. I think Lembu does, but I'm not sure how much he does. And those are like the ones I duel occasionally. I haven't dueled Lembu yet, I don't think, actually. But I just usually don't have time to fight them. How do you practice to get like high tier 3 or low tier 2? What I do to practice for them is just spam fight high tier 3s, low tier 2s all day. And then try and get to the point where I can skill gap them. Because if I can skill gap them, then, you know, I can be a tier above them. Would you join any SMP? Yeah, I definitely would, but it just depends on the SMP. Like, it needs to be, you know, worth my time, not just, like, sound super egotistical, but it needs to be an SMP that, I mean, one, I have fun on, and two, one I can make content on. That would be worth my time. You know. Why can't I stun in PvP Club custom fights? That might just be you, bro. Some people might have stunning off in their settings, but I'm not sure. Like, what SMP? Honestly, I don't really keep track of SMPs that are open right now. The only one that I know is, like, unstable SMP. Because that's, like, the biggest shit right now. I know some of my friends are planning on creating scripted SMPs, which I would look into. Can you send the link to your coaching in your Discord later? Yeah, sure. Unscripted? Not sure. We'll have to see. This guy? Hey, Corrupt Noob. Corrupt Noob, I like your new video, dude. I can't believe you did that, like, without scripting. Once you're at through like 3 level, is there such a good thing as playing people too much better than you? No, I wouldn't say so. Like, there's always something you can learn, and there's always a way you can kind of like play to make it so that they have a challenge against you. That's what I did, at least at the point of Hydra 3. Like, yeah, that's definitely what you can do. You can just fight the same people over and over. Crazy, I know when you're tier 1? Yeah, I know, right? Which PvPers do I admire? At the moment, none, really, but the one who I really admired when I started playing was Technoblade. Like, he got me into Minecraft. Am I also streaming on Twitch or only YouTube? Just subbed? Appreciate that, bro. I'm only fighting, or only streaming on YouTube right now. Play Lev Mazzy if he sends a duel. Do you dislike any of your fans? I wouldn't say no, or I wouldn't say yes. Like, I don't dislike anyone, but, there's, like, some people that do end up getting, like, parasocial, which is kind of weird. Like, it makes me uncomfortable when people are, like, parasocial about stuff. Like, because, you know, I don't really know, like, them on a personal level, so, I don't know, just treating it like they do is kind of weird. Isn't almost every tier 1 making SMP content? Well, yeah, because after a certain point, there's just, like, nothing left to do in the tier list. Like, for me, I kind of hit most of my goals, and, you know, there's just not much for me to do. So I kind of just go to content. I also just, like, there's no point in me playing tier list, because I'm not gaining anything out of it. You think Marlo's cheating? She might be. What's parasocial? Parasocial is like where people, it's like when you believe you're friends with a YouTuber who doesn't know you, right? Like, you subscribe to them and you think they're best friends. And that's just not how it works. right? Because they don't really know you. They just... You're a subscriber, they appreciate you, but they don't really know you. I'll do 2 rounds with this guy, by the way. Think we'll add Spear Kit to the MC tiers? Probably not, but I think it'd be pretty cool if they did. I think Spears are going to be in Vanilla, which I think is going to be kind of cool. KD Warrior, this guy might play Loco. Who is this? Do you think Minecraft may be becoming boring? To me it may be. It kind of is. But that's just because, like, I kind of limited myself to only playing certain things, like tier list, and that just isn't fun for me. So, I'm having a lot more fun, like, creating videos and editing. Like, I find that really fun. I kind of just, like, fell in love with it again. After I started editing, doing the Theobald video. That just really, like, stuck with me. I don't know, being able to, like, create a piece of, like, media that people genuinely enjoy and, like, go out of their way to watch, like, I think that's really cool. Like, just being able to create something, and have people love it. You think you should warm up for duels? Yeah, I think it'd be, always a good idea to warm up for duels. Like, obviously, if you're gonna mog someone, like, and you don't need to warm up, then I guess there's really no point, but I usually warm up before my tier tests. If I don't care about the tier test, then I probably won't, but if I do care, I will, yeah. You ever think about quitting Minecraft? I have thought about it before. I don't think about it, that often now. Saw you in your Rivy VC today. Was there a Rivy? Yeah, there was, and we won. I snuck like 8 charges, so... Little demon card sneaker. You... Okay, hi guys. What? When... What? I don't know what that means. When It's and Flame were fighting on a stable, do you think either was holding back or were they playing at their full capacity? I don't know. I don't really watch the stable. I just don't really keep up with SMP content, really. And it's just because, like, I don't enjoy watching it. Just because it's, like, it's not my style of, like, video I like to watch. I like to watch videos that make me think. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Joe Bartolozzi is, but I like his videos a lot. Especially his philosophy ones. One cat at 67? Oof, wow. Am I the owner of FC Tiers? Yeah, bro, I am. What does my feed look like? It's actually crazy. Half of it's political content, and obviously I'm not gonna, like, really get into politics and stream. But the other half is just, like, hypothetical videos. It's just, like, so weird. And then some of it's, like, swipe YouTube shorts. I get a lot of swipe glazing YouTube shorts in the feed. How do you get effect timers like that? It's a mod called Inventory HUD Plus. This is the last time I'm doing with this guy, by the way. And you can just kind of see your Dura, which I have in the bottom right, and my pots on the left. You can move it wherever you want, though. Me for 2028 president? Yeah, bro, absolutely. What are the most aesthetic Loca towns? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know. I'm in Dawnstar, which isn't a very aesthetic Loca town. Definitely. Okay, GG's. Okay, sorry. Dawnstar or Concord? Definitely not. Those are not aesthetic towns. Can you do a stream where you watch a stable? Maybe. Where's the shield stunning in the SMP guide? I don't remember if I put that in there. Shield stunning is like, I don't know, it just kind of goes with the disables. And, you know, when you hit a disable, you just, you just stun. That's what I do. Carb Low Tier 2, 2026? Yeah, bro. That's never happening. That guy does not play tier list. Stop hogging people hovering on the dual screen. I needed more people in SMP queue. Yeah, bro. What's your biggest regret in PvP? Probably not getting tier 1 UHC. I definitely could have gone for it. I really should have. I don't know why I didn't. How long to the end of stream? I don't know, until I get bored, I guess. Or just, like, am exhausted. So I made a tutorial on how to stun. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to watch, because Swipe's definitely better at stunning than me. Who are the other owners of empty tiers? I'm telling you right now, I'm not one. But I think right now it's just Rai. Why did you decide to retire in SMP? Just thought it'd be fun. Something I did with some friends. You're fun to watch? Keep streaming? Thank you, bro. You think it's important to do sport beside PvP? It depends on who you are. I don't like getting out that much, and you know, that's kind of self-explanatory based off my peers. But yeah, I just prefer to be inside. Like, just more of an introverted person. But yeah, some people just need like to be outside and you know, really experience more thrilling things than PvP. So yeah, if that's what people need, then they should definitely do it. Should teach Fallerfly in SMP? Maybe. I think he had a training ticket open, actually. I was going to teach him, but I think he closed it because it was taking too long. What do I do against super aggressive players in SMP? So, here, I'll show you how to do it. Like, so, you can kind of, like, pick hit people and then sprint hit them away, and you can just run away. I think I'd rather play Minecraft all day. Yeah, Fantic. I agree. Didn't you play football? I thought you played football. What's the best way to get unwashed? Just practice with new gen players who are, like, good for their time. That's what I did with, like, It's Relics. I got most of my general skills back, but, you know, not in my prime in SMP. Does Clownpure still pray? I'm not actually sure. I don't really keep up with that. What's the best way to find good players at duel when getting better? For me, I honestly couldn't tell you, but in SMP, I've always been able to just, like, DM someone, ask them for a duel. But I know in UHC, what I did was I would queue low tier 3s on Ponty. Like, in UHC, that was probably my hardest game mode to improve at. I queued low tier 3s, and then I got high tier 3, and I started fighting, like, Jacker Acid, and then Crazy Kelp, and all the people who were better than me. And obviously, you don't want to just, like, stick to duels all day for certain game modes. Like, UHC, I played actual UHCs. It's kind of taught me the value and importance of conserving your heals and, like, how you can aggro better to, like, kill someone when you really want it. So, like, there's certain things you need to do. Dawnstar's getting sold? I don't think so. What are your hobbies outside of Minecraft? I don't really have that many. I don't know, I like to drive. Just driving in general is really nice, calming. But yeah, I don't really do that much outside of Minecraft. I like to learn a lot about, you know, like, space and, what car do I have? That's a little private for now. Do you have cats? I have one cat, actually. I recently got him. Yeah. I like to drink water. Yeah. I know, I like to learn a lot about, like, hypothetical stuff and, you know, things that, are, like, complicated. Yeah, I have a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah. Setup reveal is 10K? I already did a setup reveal, actually. It's in my Discord. Somewhere in there. When I got my second monitor, I did it. My setup is so scuffed. If you want to join my Discord and see that, it's in the description. Cheeky plug, by the way. You can join that. We're almost at 1K members on the Discord, so that's cool. Got a Bugatti? Yeah, I do. What's his name in his color? His name is Richie. He's actually, like, black. He's a black and white cat. Do my parents know your A tier? What does that mean? Like, my tier? Oh, a YouTuber. Yeah. I mean, I play in my living room, so it's, yeah, it's not hard to figure out. Yeah, you're one of the kindest high-tier players and didn't know it, by the way. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I try my best. My favorite food? Bro, chicken parm. Chicken parm is actually peak. At least you don't have a keyboard that your cat pissed on it. No, oh my god, I was coaching Freaky Fang in his, high tier 2 test, and I swear to god, my cat jumped on my desk, laid on my keyboard, and alt F4'd my game. Like, it's actually crazy. He's my closest online PvPer friend. I'm not sure if you know him. He's actually a new trainer in Training Hub. Discord.gg/Training Hub. Grishka. He's probably my closest friend that, like, I have in the online space. And then after that, it'd probably be King. Top 10 things that never happened? I have a picture of it. Who's the kindest PvPer I know? Probably Ender Guy. I don't know if you guys know Ender Guy. He's so nice. I love that guy. All these streams chill, not toxic at all compared to the other PvP streamers. Yeah, I try my best. Like, I know Sweat God gets a little mad on his streams. But yeah, I try my best to not like crash out. What's my current highest tier? I'm retired in all the modes I had high tiers in. Except SMP. I'm unretired in that, but I failed my test and got high to 3, which is unfortunate, but it's whatever. But yeah, it would be high tier 1 in SMP. Yeah. Is shift useful? It can be. Are you better with speed shoot or without it? I'm good with both, honestly. Probably, I don't know. That's a good question. Just because you rage quit too often? Yeah, I mean, when I'm fighting people, I try not to rage, because when you're mad, you, like, make excuses for losing, instead of, like, seeing what you could do better. So that's, like, why a lot of people don't improve. What's better, prediction shield breaking or reaction? It depends. You want to mixture of both. You want to predict when they're going to do it, and then, like, be ready or do cooldown tricks to think it. But if, like there, I reacted to the shield because, you know, they're just doing it really slow. What's the Training Hub server called again? I'll put the Discord in the description. I'll actually do it after this fight. I can never keep people in front of me. So, yeah, when people spam strafe, it can be kind of hard to do that. I get that. But you kind of just, like, want to strafe in the opposite... Ooh, that was almost bad. You want to strafe in the opposite direction, and then, you know, sprint hit them, if that's something you're worried about. You see how, like, I can always keep them in front of me. I just sprint in the opposite way, and then sprint hit. And then they're never going to be able to get around me. If you go for tier 2 and something, what would it be? Axe or plot right now? Yeah, thanks, Strategy, FTJ. That is the link to the Training Hub. In Sword, what's the best way to cancel strafe spammers? Just crit them. Usually if someone's strafing like this, it kind of like slows down their momentum a little bit. So you can kind of just get a free sprint hit. But if they're like holding in one direction, you just kind of just crit them. What tier would Clown Pierce Prime be? Probably low tier 3. When should you time your hits depending on ping? I don't know, it just depends on what you want to go for. Like, on high ping, you shouldn't go for first hits, because you're almost never going to be able to get good first hits. You just want to go for hit selects. So you just time them a little later, and try and get a good hit select. But on low ping, you want to go for... Bro likes the kitchen smells? Alright, bro, get out of my chat. You're gone. Any tests for reducing stress mid-high to 3 test? I'm assuming you meant tips. Where did... Oh, probably over here. Oh, yep, right. I just, like, deep breaths, try and analyze their, like, envision their playstyle and the counter to them in your head while you're fighting. And just take slow deep breaths. You say I'm pretty much good for first hit selects? Depends on the opponent you're ping, or the ping of your opponent. And like how good they are at certain things. Like Val is not really first hitting me, so I can just go for good first hits. But if you know that you're fighting a 10 ping first hit demon, then go for hit selects. Use more high or low sense. I think generally considered to be high sense. Last video went crazy for streams. Thanks, bro. When you're a room tour at 7K, play in the living room. Am I top 50? I'm top 15. Can you try and pronounce my username real quick? See if you get it right. Warski is him. Is it Warsky or Warski? I'm gonna go make noodles. Enjoy your day and streams. Thanks, bro. What do I do to get it tier 3 in UHC? In UHC, you just want to be like consistent with your healing. Don't drop. Like, do not drop. Freak is 15? Yeah, I'm number 14, but that's within the top 15. The spawn player senior account? Yo, if you want, bro. How was Solar Civ Beta Siege? Last time I played it was pretty fun. I didn't play that much on it. Teach how to do math? I don't know if I'm doing all that. I was not sponsored by mine. I have media rank on their server, and I like playing on it. But I just kind of do whatever, you know, I think people are going to want to watch and people want to play on. Because not everyone plays on my men. Some people just prefer club. But some people don't like club, so. Am I 20? No, I'm not. You're King Amazing Singing Voice. I saw a clip from last time. I don't know, maybe a 10K. You accepting first duel? Yep. Found didn't prioritize after you got 7-1 floatives in SMP? Really? That's kind of surprising. But that must have been a long time ago. If for there to be a purge like Clown was in. Sword? Oh, that must have been a while ago. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if he's that good at sword. He probably is. Oh my god, I got that pop. Go. What do you think Marlo does cheat or not? She might. I'm waiting to see her response video. Like, I'm leaning towards more saying she does cheat, but her response video disproves it then. Obviously, yeah. Is that a Debbie pop? Yeah. Pretty much. And then here I have regen, so I'm just gonna be able to aggro him. But normally I would usually not Debbie pop and trade totems. That's just kind of a worst case scenario. I would only really Debbie pop if I think I have a chance of dropping him. So I try and Debbie pop mostly after his totem breaks. Yeah. Marlo's sensitivity is just bizarre. Yeah, I know. Do you like the system of tier testing and equal ping and that stuff? I think it'd be better if tier testing was how it was, but equal ping was used as a tiebreaker for cross region. So like if there's an EU player and an NA player that's gonna fight, they do cross region. So they fight on NA and EU. And if the scores are equal, so if they go 4-1, 1-4 on both regions, then they do equal ping as a tiebreaker. I think that'd be a much better system, much more enjoyable to play, and, you know, it'd just be more fair. Would you prefer an ELO system over tiers? I'm not sure. I kind of like the tier list. I like the idea, at least. Would you ever play a Civ event? Probably. It just depends on who it's with and, like, you know, what it is. Do you always go for the kill or Dura in SMP? It depends. Like, if your opponent's susceptible to dropping, then go for, you know, a drop. But if you're just, like, losing to Dura, then you go for drop. But if you're just winning generally, and you're not going to be able to drop them, then you do Dura. I don't remember if I fought this guy. I think I did, but I'm not sure. It's not cheating, we only do T-bot? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I T-bot. Am I accepting UXC duels? I'm accepting any duel. You think sharpness is good? Yeah, I fought him in sword. He beat me on stray pretty bad. When I fought him on mine, then, though, I kind of beat him up. But on stray, he beat me up. So, I'm not sure, honestly, why that was, but who knows. It's got second to Q? Yeah, dude, that's unlucky. Stream more often? I try and stream kind of daily, I guess. The half of the stream is just MP 1v1s. Oh, definitely more than half, like 90 to 80%. And then me talking while fighting people in SMP. How do you not get quick dropped in SMP? Just Pearl, bro. Like if you're... Oh, that was good Noki that you should off this guy. That was a good swap on him. I'm in knockback sucks, stray knockback is superior. I actually prefer mine than KB. Which is better, using left hand or right hand? Literally makes no difference. It's just whatever you like more. Oh my god, why am I getting folded? The only bad thing about entry right now is that I'm probably get waitlist on EU. It's just impossible for waitlists right now. They're so difficult to get in. Does Pearl survive bro pops to the Pearl? I mean, yeah, but usually you don't want to Pearl that low. I was reading chat. But you can kind of just like hit people away from you if they really have an aggro like that. I can just hit them away and then back off. How can you master UHC? You have to master the healing and like when to heal. That and U-kill are the most important things. Oh, I thought that was gonna kill him. Marler tied an SMP? Wait, did she actually? That's just not true. What? That's just not true.
Is that box empty? Yeah, don't take it out now. I'm gonna keep it.
You play Geometry Dash? No, I don't. Casually spreading misinformation? Yeah, bro. Oh my god, this guy just loves that Nokia sword. I'll start paying attention to my monitor. Still reading chat. When do you heal in UHC? Well, you want to eat a gap whenever you're 2 hearts down, but usually that's, like, not ideal. Because, you know, when you're 2 hearts down, you're usually in the start of the game. So, yeah, you kind of just want to, like, wait till you have an opportunity. So unfortunate. I spent the whole game reading chat. Bad. How hard is it to get Hyper 3 in every mode? It depends. Like, if you want to get more than Hyper 3 in a mode, then probably hard. But if you just go for only Hyper 3, then it's not that hard, really. What sort of better with knockback or without? They have different uses. The KB sword's better for, like, start of the game, but the no KB sword's better for like getting pressure. Just fight with June of beaten, that means I'm Hunter 3? Not necessarily. I see the T-botter versus T-botter High to the SMP test? No, I didn't. Prime King versus Prime Corrupt Noob, who would win? Prime King for sure. Isn't UHC really bad at like these? You have to be really good about your actions and plays. At a certain point, yes, but you know, at a certain point, it's about like spamming util, getting drained, and then playing weird. That's why I don't like play tier 2H anymore. It's just so boring. CX scan does not T-bot? I have no idea. That was you, Live Mazzy? Yeah, I saw your message before. You know, that tracks. You were getting kind of slimed up at the end, though, when I stopped reading chat. My helmet broke. That was tragic. I'm gonna nail in the coffin for Marlo was a bit skill and I can print it normally. Yeah, for sure. Most hyped for these T-bot and sit there avoid SS at low tier 2 tests. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely true. I'm not sure like how many of them are T-botting, but I know that happens quite often. How do you get used to hotkeying? I just transitioned from scrolling. You kind of have to force it on yourself. Like, you know, it's not like there's not like a method to getting used to your hotkeys. You just have to like keep playing with them until you kind of like get used to it. Me and Lev Mazzy Dodge SS, yup. I forget someone asked something earlier. Oh yeah, it was about Marlo retiring at the same time the accusations came out. I disagree with that. Marlo was already planning to retire around that time before, so it's not for that reason. Oh my god. My aim is so bad. Oh, are we weird? Very weird. Will I retire in UHC? I might. I don't know. Not anytime soon, though. You don't know why, but I'm so intimidating. Thanks, I guess. Marlo just gave herself Hector when Nedpot? No, I don't think so. I'm fairly sure she tested for it. Otherwise, you know, she would have been demoted by the regulators and the admins. Hello? Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, Arctic Classic? You're an MCPE content creator? We're gonna phone contract. You invite me as a judge? Dude, honestly, open a ticket in my Discord. My Discord's in the description. That'd be really funny, though. Who's the best untested player I know? I don't know. Most of the untested players just are alts or cheating, so I'm not sure. I guess that would have to be Flamefrag, because he's really the only legit untested player I know. New mic? Yeah. Been using it for the past couple of streams. And in my Loca video. If you watch that. I think it sounds a lot better. Theobald? Oh, right. I forgot Theobald was untested. Actually, I'm not sure how we do in SMP. I think Flame would probably beat him, but I'm not sure. Is Flamefrag Liquor too? He would be in Diamond SMP. I'm not sure about, Mend? No, this guy didn't mend, so I'm not gonna mend. You know, respectful to play that way. Dio's tested on sub-tiers? Yeah, but sub-tiers doesn't really count. Am I good to be a judge? I'm a very judgmental person, so yeah. No, just kidding. Ooh, this could be bad. It's my gun. Some tab. Same my YouTube. Flame used to be tested and was high to 3 in SMP. Yeah, he probably could have gotten low to 2 to be honest if he practiced it. Could be the top 5 best SMP players. Marlo at number 1, and if she's cheating, I would say me at number 1. And then second would be me, or I guess Black Wolf. And then Arcsan, including Marlo, I would go Marlo, me, Black Wolf, Arcsan, and then like maybe King or something. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't accepting the duel. My bad. You got 2 rounds on this Pro Soldier 2 tester? I don't remember that, honestly. EU? Yeah, if you send me a duel and it's EU, I'll accept it. Not including Marlo, it'd be the same list, and then just everyone bumped up, and then I don't know. I don't know who would be below King. Probably like Legendary. I don't know. Also an Error 455. He's been primed. I don't know. He's not really like that crazy. He's probably like a decent loader too. I'm not sure. I think I saw he failed Crazy Crafter, which is good for him. But I guess Crazy Crafter's only really best on low ping, so. Can you make me a texture pack? Yeah, sure. If you want. I probably won't download it though, unless you send like screenshots of the pack, like, you know, like pack folder videos where they like show what it looks like and what it does. Yeah, I don't usually download mini packs just because, like, you know, I don't want to download things from people I don't know. How good was Joking at his best? Probably low tier 2 skill, maybe a good high for 3. Definitely nothing better than that though. You get high tier 4, low tier 3 after the terrain abuse problem in Mace. Oh, I got low tier 3 before that, before it was like really a thing. Before people like cared about terrain abuse. He was previously low tier 2? Yeah, he was never really that good though. Tier-wise and skill-wise are 2 different things. I was always able to like destroy him on EU even. So that says something. Can you fix the delay? It's only like 15 seconds, bro. It's not a big deal. It's pretty much as low as I can set the delay without like being on 400 ping. I like the look of diamond armor in some packs, and I definitely want like a different netherite, because I don't like the like wrinkles in the netherite. That's so weird. I like the sword, definitely a smaller gap, smaller totem. Low fire, I guess. Oh, and definitely like a crosshair. Like, I'm trying to think of a pack you might know. Like, Swipe pack, I like the crosshair in his. So maybe that, but just like a little wider, a little bigger. Best SMP texture pack? I actually don't use one. Do you think we would win? Me or random Hydra 5? It's like Coughing Baby versus Hydra and Bomb. Think he peaked Hydra 2? He definitely didn't peak Hydra 2 skill. He might have got it tierless, but he was never good. Or never like a top player. Have you ever fought Minitech? I haven't actually. Who's the best non-NA EU player currently? I don't know. Honestly, I would say it's probably still Arcsan. He's the only one that like understands SMP outside of... Oh, I didn't think he was gonna hit that. Outside of you know, NA and EU. Have you played 1.8 before? Yeah, I have. Not a big fan of it though. Think main pair is good? Yeah, definitely. What about keybinds? I have a video of it, and I also showed it earlier in stream, so you can go replay for that, or just look at the video. I have a blocks. Make like the sand a little darker, because bright sand like blasts my eyes. I hate that. In my opinion, who's the current best axe player? Dude, that's pretty self-explanatory. I would say it's White. Why am I speaking in 2x? Because I got a lot of chat to read, bro. How can you DM me? My DMs are off. You can open a ticket in my Discord. I think it's in the channel called #contact. So yeah, you can open a ticket there and I'll try to get to it. I got Cracked MC, I wish I would play with you. Dude, Cracked MC, oh my god. There's some servers you can play. I don't know if Polaris still supports Cracked. I don't think it does. Are you good at Diamond SMP? I would say so, yeah. I think I could get tier 1 in it. Any tips for countering people who S-step a lot in SMP? You can try and, like, prevent them from getting the combos in the first place, which is what I recommend, but that's obviously easier said than done. And if you mean S-tapping by running, you can just, like, hold W for, like, a second, and then get, like, a sprint in it. It's gonna look a little reachy, on their screen. How about color palette? I mean, I think we know what color that's gonna be. What colors those are gonna be. You did tier 1 scores? Against who? Oh, yeah, in Diamond SP. Yeah, you're right. Made a contact ticket? Yeah, I'll look at it after stream. How can I learn the shift thing? What do you mean, the shift thing? Like, Swift Sneak? Use crouch. This for shield breaking, you want to both predict and react at the same time. So, like, if your opponent shields fast, like this guy, then you just kind of predict when he's going to put a shield up. But if your opponent shields slow, like most high ping players, then you can base it off reaction time. I forgot the word get in the sentence. Oh. Yeah. Are you partnered with Feather? No, but I'd love to be. I think once I hit 10k subscribers, I'll ask one of my mutuals with the... Or I'll ask another Feather partner to help me out with that once I get 10k. Can you beat Conquerors? Yeah. Am I ever going to try for tier 1 UHC? I'm not sure. It depends. If the meta is more fun, and if there's some, like... If it gets really easy, then I'll just get it and then dip, but... He's the best Minecraft YouTuber, in my opinion. I don't really watch that much Minecraft YouTube. I'm trying to think. I mean, in his prime, it was Technoblade for sure. I'm not sure. Do you have a video about my settings? Yeah, I do. Who, in your opinion, is best SMP player right now? Marlow. And then if it's not Marlow, I guess it's Ray. If you don't count Marlow, then I guess Ray. But I think if you... Other than Ray, it's probably Freaky Fang. Wait, did I already fight this guy? Oh, I did. I didn't even realize. I was just completely zoned out. Am I a boy or a girl? I think, I'm a boy, man. Clown Pierce the Demon, you saucy for real? Yeah. Do you think Rapture hacks? Yeah, for sure. I mean, he pretty much got caught in screen share, but he's just getting defended for no reason. Any tips? I always beat high tier 3s, but in tier tests I always sell. That might honestly be because you fight high tier 3s who aren't testers, or because they just, like, aren't really trying. Just, like, play more confidently. I think if you play confidently, you play better. Didn't you play on Pigros's account? I did, actually. Wait, hold on, chat. I'm gonna get water real quick. I am back. Rapture's blatant? Yeah. Do you think Marlo does? She might. I don't know. I really want to see her response video. What type of water I got? Tap water. There's no point in, you know, drinking bottled water. It's, like, way more expensive. Unless you, like, don't have, great tap water. But I believe mine has a filter on it, so. Any tips for not being nervous at your test? Yeah, just take deep breaths between rounds. And try and analyze their playstyle. Also, Marlo underperforming in hair cams, like, stuns, etc. Yeah, it's definitely suspicious. She ain't making one. She definitely is. I've talked to her. Have you beaten Flame? Yeah, I have. I've 1v1'd him, but not like on not on stream or while recording. I did ask him to 1v1 for a video, but he said he's not doing like I forget the word. Collabs. Yeah, collabs. Am I handsome IRL? You best bet I am. I'm 6'7". Yup, 6'7". How long have you been playing MC for? Do you plan on getting tier 1 and any other kits? I've been playing Minecraft since like 2021. I've been playing PvP since 2022. So, definitely like definitely a while, but almost 4 years now. Probably don't plan on getting tier 1 and other kits. Do you think SMP kit is outdated and doesn't define modern SMP combat? I wouldn't say outdated. I mean, I guess it kind of is because of like wind charges and spears and stuff. So maybe a little, but I don't know. It's like this is the best duels kit you can get while still capturing most of the aspects of MCPvP. Do I do mace? If someone sends it, yeah. You're 6'7", 2 blocks tall. Alright, bro.
Can I come in now?
Where you get your texture pack? I'm not using one.
Talk to you.
How long did it take to get your first Sector 3? Like, a month or two? My dream 7th hunter? Yeah, bro, that'd be crazy. Isn't my in my Discord? Some, like, the overlays I use are, yeah. Yeah, 2 blocks tall is 2 meters, which is, like, a good thing. Can I duel you? Just send a duel on MCPvP and I'll accept it, if you're first. Really niche and advanced mechanics that are normally hidden from the general public active players. There's not a lot of, like, niche mechanics that are only to the high-tier players. Not many that I can think of, at least. But I might do a short on one at some point. I'll probably do a short on pearl hopping, because that's super OP. Did you ever main What I Ate? When I first started playing, yeah, because of Hypixel. When you hide your 3 tests, you got Debbie. Debbie was never really that great SP. He was, like, decent, but he wasn't, like, a top-tier player. If you were to fight against Swite in your main combat style, do you think you could win, be honest? Yeah, in SMP, I think I win. Nice voice crack? Alright, bro. If I give you 50 bucks, you would train me that day? Try DMing me? Yeah, I have DMs off, that's why. Yeah, I must have forgot. Debbie passed low tier 2 earlier today, and what? No, you didn't. SMP today? No, he didn't. He did? Oh, wow. That's kind of surprising. Wait, I'll check after this fight. Debbie is trash, he just crit spams? That's not true at all. That is just very untrue. Someone in chat said, are you single or just Grushka? Or do you have a girlfriend or just Gru? Just Gru, bro. You play cart? I do not play cart. Send you a clip in DMs. Can you see if it looked like auto jumper setting? I have DMs off, so you can't send a clip in DMs. But you can probably send it in like #media on my Discord. Oh yeah, speaking of that, everyone in chat, join my Discord. We're about to hit 1K members. Also subscribe, because, you know, trying to hit 10K. Mace versus Crystal. I mean, the Crystal player would win for sure. Because, you know, Can't really mace someone if they're sitting between crystals. How did it feel getting high tier 1 for the first time? It was actually... It's so hard to explain. It was also, like, it did kind of ruin the moment when I got SS, like, immediately after for 2 hours. But... yeah, it was pretty crazy. What's the worst game mode in my opinion? Mace. I just don't really like the way Mace plays. It takes too long. Crystal makes sense. Like, Crystal is meant to be, like, you use everything in the game. Like, everything that you can. I just don't like the way Mace plays. It's not fun for me. It's like chasing someone through the sky and then dive bombing him. Like, that's just not fun. Jeez. Wait, let me check the tier list. Did Debbie actually get? Oh, he did. What the hell? It's crazy. I did not expect that. I mean, he already had it, so it didn't really make a difference. But wow, that's kind of surprising. Do you fight for titles? What do you mean? Didn't everyone get SS? No. I think I'm actually the only SMP tier 1 to get SS in their tier test. Have you ever played Donut SMP? I have not. Mace for Spear, what's your opinion? I much prefer playing preferring playing Spear. I just like the way the Spear plays. I think it's pretty cool. What is a game mode that takes the most skill? Probably UHC. UHC or Crystal? This is a cool shield cosmetic this guy has. Is that flame frags? I think it is. Am I banned from peer testing? No. I don't mind if you ping me in media. I mean, I prefer not to be pinged in my Discord, unless it's, like, important. Have you ever tried high test in Diamond SMP? I did a long time ago, but not again. It's pretty boring. What's the best combat style in my choice? What do you mean, combat style or game mode? Game mode, probably Diamond Pot. And not even just because it's, like, the most overpowered, but it's just the most fun to play with, like, the pacing of it. I can't believe he didn't die to that. Oh my god, chat. It's over. Chat, it's over. Chat, it's so over. Oh my god. What's it like to talk to Marlo these days? She's still a good person to talk to. What game requires the most linear about your mechanics, in your opinion? Probably SMP requires the most game sense, at least in my opinion. There's a lot of game sense to it. So, but I guess it's in my opinion, and I would consider myself the most knowledgeable SMP player of all time. So it's kind of like a skewed opinion, but yeah, if you ask me, it's SMP. Do you think you'll be tier 1 if they add Spear to the SMP? Probably. I actually really like it. Holy clutch, I know, right? What do you think about Diamond SMP and it defines modern SMP with the OP items like Mace? Yeah, I agree, but I think it's a bad duels mode. Like, it's accurate, but that doesn't mean it's good for a duels and practice game mode. Or like a ranking skill system. You know what I mean? Accuracy doesn't always mean enjoyability, popularity, or like quality. Depending on learn this tomorrow list. Well, that's a weird question because Learn doesn't associate with PvP tiers anymore, and Marlo is no longer the owner of MC tiers. So yeah, it's Rai list versus PvP tiers versus MC tiers. I don't know. I think you just play whatever you want. There's no crazy difference in them. Just two different owners. Can you hide through without using the Noki sword? Yeah, absolutely. You can get tier 2 without using it. Do you play Cosmic servers like the Donut SMP? No, I do not play Donut SMP. Corrupt Noob, new video is crazy. You have no idea how funny that was filming it. Like, we were actually laughing half the time. Oh my god. Because he kept dying. And he was giving him resistance. He was giving himself resistance every time he got low. And he still kept dying. Do you like controversies? No, not at all. I mean, I guess in some cases they're necessary. Like, the Marlowe controversy. Like, if she really is cheating, then... yeah. But... I don't think they're a good thing for the community. Favorite food? Probably chicken parm. Love chicken parm. Thoughts on adding the spear to UAT? That's a bad idea. Definitely not. The spear? No. That's bad. But... adding it to, like, vanilla or mace would be pretty cool, I think. Or maybe even SMP. 1 to 2 hours a day for a month. Can I get Hydra 3? Yeah, sure. Training 1 to 2 hours a day for a month as Loker 3. I guess it does depend on how you practice, but yeah, definitely. Am I planning to make a spear video? No. But that'd be cool. That would be kind of funny. Spear macing is so insane. It's actually really fun to do. Who's the best Loker 3 SMP tester? I couldn't name a single Loker 3 in SMP. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't keep up with the testers. Do you think Spear is non-skilled? Not at all. I think Spear does take skill, but it's just like a new, different kind of skill, I guess. A ton of the top PvPers are retired tier 1s in SMP, just in the tier list. A lot of them got it when, in like the early days of game mode, and didn't really like get good at the mode. They just got it because it was like brand new. No one else is good. But a lot of the people that are high on the list are already high up, but they just get even more points from SMP. Like, every other high tier 1 in SMP started out being good at another mode except me, so I'm the only the SMP made one. Ascalon's not a town, it's a continent in Loca. Southern Legacy owns Loca? Right now it does, yeah. Like people said, like it's still when it first came out, it takes time for new tech to be discovered. Yeah, bro. It's just like, yeah, when it's new, people don't like it. Like when SMP, you couldn't like choose to pick between KB and no KB. Like when, oh my god, I'm taking this. I don't care. Oh my god. Who do you think is the best Loca player right now? I'm not sure actually. The one that starts in A? Asgard? Might be Asgard. You think web should be an SMP kit? No. I think it would kind of ruin the kit. Make it way more drain. You get your own private room thingy in your town. You just ask your town owner. Why don't I make SMP content? I could, but I just haven't like really been in any SMPs that I feel like are worth making content on at least. Have you fought Marlo before? Yeah, I have 2 videos where I fought her, I think. Maybe 3? I don't know. I think it's 2. Webs don't belong in Netherite? Yeah. Oops. Oh, this guy. I'm gonna get this guy a map. He's lost. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Did I ever join Unstable SMP or plan to? I mean, it's not really my call whether I get to join it, because, you know, it's up to the owners. Ooh, UHC. This is gonna be fun. Okay. When did I start playing? In 2022. End of 2022, like October, I think. What's my 60 thing? Let's go Psycho 3 in this. Get paid from YouTube? Not yet. Hopefully that's going to be sorted out this month. Will switching to right hand make me bad? No, it's just like an aesthetic thing. Do I watch any anime? No. My friend It's Relics started screen sharing JJK, which has been pretty good so far, but I haven't watched too much of it. What's my PC specs? I have an 11th gen i7, 2060, 16 gigabytes DDR4 RAM, so that's not terrible. And I think that's all the important specs, I think. What's the texture pack? I'm not using one. Any, like, HUDs or overlays are, in my Discord, I believe. I think I'm in the channel for that. Do I play 24/7? No, I do not. How much playtime do I think I have? Oh my god, I have no idea. Too much. Probably like 10K. I don't know, bro. What? How did I leave? I don't know. I think I was holding my space bar and I pressed escape. Wait, who sent me a duel? It's the goal. I'm accepting this guy. I didn't mean to leave. Oh, I must have pressed that. My bad. What version do I play on? 1.21.8 right now. What are you streaming with? I'm streaming with OBS. Chat. What is going on? I think Clown Pierce is really the deadliest player. No. What is happening? I guess it just won't let me duel that guy. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna try one more time. If it doesn't work, then I'm not dueling him. Okay, there we go. This feels like an interview. Yeah. That's partially why I just didn't end up doing the Q&A video, because half of my what's it called? Half of my streams are just me answering questions. You ever live stream? No, wait, my. Am I better on high ping or low ping? I'm definitely better on low ping, but I'm not gonna lie, high ping is pretty fun to play on, because it's like just a completely different way of playing. Do you giveaway? No, I don't do giveaways. Didn't you and Clown Pierce do a 2v2 versus Freaky? Yeah, we did. He dropped twice, bro. So tragic. More than half? Yeah, probably. For the top stream, you can get to ask questions. Try my best to answer as many questions as I can. Do I cook? Oh, yeah, I cook in game. Cook like I'm cooking up this guy right now. But no, I usually don't cook. You should cosplay for monies? I do. Discord.gg/training hub. If you go there, you can actually, I sell SMP lessons for $30 per hour. Email me after. I'm gonna get some footage from my montage. I'm accepting first duel. So yeah, if you send first, then yeah, sure. You got in a 3-hit combo. How do you feel? It's not the end of the world. Did you watch somebody's video on MCPvP? His one that he posted like a month ago or like a few weeks ago? I don't remember. Don't accept the same people? Yeah, that's I'm not. What did he just throw at me? Oh, his axe? Oh, here. Wait, did I not drop it? Here. Is your aim average? That's my personal biggest weakness. No, I would consider my aim below average for aim. Or for top players, I mean. Yeah, I would. But yeah, I watched Ximity's video on the MC tier situation. I thought it was decent at the start, and then it kind of just like went off the rails the further he got in the video. I think Ximity is better than me? Overall, no. And Axe, yeah, for sure. I think Axe is the only game mode he's really better than me at. Oh, Crystal. He would definitely give me Crystal. Who's like a YouTuber streamer I think is boring? I'm not gonna say that, but no one. Donut? I don't watch Donut streams. I don't really watch that many streams in general. Why did Marlo throw XP when she got high tier 1? Because she was just trying to, like, prove a point, I guess, because she had extra. I don't know, it's usually something most people will do when they're being toxic, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure that wasn't Marlo's intention. Oh yeah. Towards the end, it just seemed like he had a lot of things to get off his chest. Yeah, definitely. I've only been live for 2 hours? Dang, that's not that bad. No, I do not. Chat, should I join a VC? Who was my idol when I was bad at PvP? When I first, like, started playing Minecraft, I would say it's probably Captain Blade. But, like, a PvPer as an idol? No one. I never really had an idol for PvP. What server is best for NA West players? I mean, I guess just MCPvP, right? Because you just make the most out of your high ping. There's no way you're still streaming? Yeah. I've been live for 2 hours. This is not bad. So are you a solo? What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff I learned on my own. Like, I've had a lot of people help me along the way, but... Oh no, I got this. Oh. Just pop the fragile moves. You like solo player without team fights? No, I do team fights, but not as often. Okay. Oh my god. My Discord got a raid alert for give me 1 second, chat. Okay. What makes it look easy? Yeah, if you've ever heard the phrase like professional will make the job look easy. Bro, holy sniping his Q is PMO. Have I fought Foray? I have. Last time I fought him, I beat him pretty bad. I wonder why this guy hasn't here. Maybe he hasn't tested, but he seems like he knows what he's doing, so... This guy's not bad. But counter him fairly easily. Oh, poor guy. Wasn't Foray like one of the first tier 2s? I think it was the first tier 1? I'm not sure. Have you fought Marley Mallow? No, I have not. What's my sense? I use 800 DPI with 80% sense. I think it's 80 or 85, I don't remember. Are you gonna try to go back being high tier 1 SMP? Probably not. But it depends. If I think it'd be fun, yeah, I would. Oh, this is EU. I was so confused on like why this felt weird. That's my DPI, 800. PvP ranked low-key might come out before then. What, before GTA 6? Yeah, apparently my sense is like higher than most players. But to be fair, I also don't have like that much mouse room, so I need like a higher sense to compensate, which is okay. Or respect my enemies, yeah. That there's people betting on GTA 6 or PvP ranked. I mean, I don't think PvP ranked is hyped up as GTA 6. Oh, I thought that would kill him. Oh my god, I can't believe I just hit all those. I'm like flicking my aim so weird. Do you think she's cheating or all just lies? Not all lies, but she might be cheating. She might not. How are you high to 4 mace? You can get high to 3 by just playing ground. I lost 2-3 to my low tier 3 and he demoted me to high tier 4, so. Yeah, do with that what you will. You accept Dark Casey's aura? Yeah, bro. If you're first, I'll duel you, man. He might not, put his aura all over my screen, though. Any tips for new players? For, like, how new are we talking? My sub goal right now, 10k. We're honestly almost there. We're like 70% of the way. Yeah, so everyone subscribed, so, you know, we can hit that. Oh my god, that's close. Oh, I'm dead here. How do you counter Pearl spammers? Just thug it out there. What? Why does it keep disconnecting me? They're gonna run it out eventually. They're gonna run out of pearls eventually. Sorry. Or should I make it playable without double clicking? Playable, yeah, but make it a lot harder. Unsub because of the shorts. No, bro. Subscribe back. Subscribe, bro. This one, all high tier 1s skill at their game mode, which is the hardest high tier 1 to beat in which mode? Swite and UHC. Like, no way, no one's beating him. Still on 1.21.10. I'm using 1.21.8. I just have my mod set up here. That's pretty nice. These guys are macroing to duel me. Dude, that would honestly be so funny. But it's not like I'm accepting their duel more than once, so it's not a big deal. Skip school to watch? Don't do that, bro. That's a bad idea. I think Marlow and Vanilla or Swite and UHC was more untouchable. Swite and UHC, for sure. Marlow and Vanilla held it for longer, but once Avanti came back, she kept getting demoted and re-promoted and demoted and re-promoted like 7 times, so. Why did you choose SMP? I chose it from the start just because it was what my friends played. So, you know, dueled a minute, and then I ended up getting really good. So. Did Itson retire? And Sorty did, yeah. Didn't Swipe 10 on Marlow in a UHC tourney? I think it was for a video, but yeah, there was like... I know Swipe has 10 Oder in the UHC before. I think she just like kind of gave up on pressuring. Or she gave up on going for high tier 1 UHC. What about Vexay and Sword? He was high tier 1 for 4 years. That's actually a good point. I think, yeah, Vexay was more untouchable. My lines in that corrupt noob video was so funny. Yeah, I know. Half of them were scripted, and then some of the stuff was unscripted. That I just like said, like improv. Getting Marlow and SMP is more dominant than Swite in UHC? Probably, actually, because most people haven't even gotten rounds off her. But, to be fair, until Marlow, like, disproves the accusations, it's kind of hard to consider Marlow for the spot of most dominant player. But I would say it's probably between Swite and Vexay. Did Vexay ever, like, lose a tier test? I was getting banned for disruptive behavior. Tips for people who are like low tier 4 and SP and want to improve. Focus on like consistently getting momentum. Like you want to be moving with like a decent amount of velocity most of the time. So when did I start playing Minecraft? I saw like a bunch of stuff on Hypixel. That was like looked pretty fun. I watched like a bunch of Technoblade videos too, and it looked fun. So eventually I got it, hopped on Minecraft, and yeah, then I just started playing. It was kind of fun. How long did Tryhard keep high tier 1 for? Definitely not as long as Vexay. Can you stream 2v2s with King tomorrow? Probably not. Probably gonna stream something else, because, you know, I've done like 4 streams doing 2v2s with King. Don't want to wear it out. You get money out of playing Minecraft? I do make money through training people, but I do not make money off streaming right now, because my monetization's kind of fucked up, so... Can I say H King is the GOAT? I guess I just did, yeah, there. Then. Hey, what's up, Trinity? You're back? Welcome back. Which client do I prefer? I use Feather. That's what I mainly use. The only problem I have with it is Feather Launcher eats so much memory. Alright, chat, I'm gonna do like a few more duels, and then that'll probably be it for the stream. I'm gonna see people who've been sending duels the entire stream. I'm gonna at least duel them before I end. Crystal's an easy game mode or a hard one? Definitely a hard one. Why is the stream bugged for me? I'm not sure. How much of the pack folder? The mod pack or the texture pack? UHC is the hardest low tier 3 to get? Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think low tier 3 is that hard in really any of the modes. UHC probably, but I got it pretty easily way back in the day. The mod folder? I did, oh my god, I just completely blanked out. I did a video on it. Yo, stop spamming my chat, dude. You're going to timeout. 5 minutes. What tier would you give you in UHC? You could probably get high tier 4 or low tier 3. You did get dropped when fighting me though, I do remember that. I don't think I could. Yeah, I undertired and got placed at high tier 3. Because I lost to Freaky Fang, who is now the best high tier 2. Which tier 1 has the most aura? Probably Swite right now. Swite or Marlow. Swite aura farms though. So it's like, does he really count? It's not like natural aura. When next stream? Maybe tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. I haven't really seen anyone talking about him, but he's number 4. He's better past Swite. He's one game mode away from passing Swite, so yeah, he's really impressive right now. Oh, chat, do I aggro this? Do party games next stream? Maybe. I did party games at like 1 AM. And I got like 60 viewers on that too. I was really surprised. How good was peak Black Wolf? I'm not sure. Most of his peak was, what's it called? Most of his peak was like early in the SMP, like eras. And then he got it off me in cross region, but that wasn't really me in my prime, so I think I would be better than him in my prime. Besides Marlow and SP, who do you think is the best? Of all time, I would say me at second. So if you're not including Marlow, then I guess I'm the best of all time, in my opinion at least. Can I teach you how to bow boost? I actually know how to bow boost. I'm just like not that consistent at it. If Coldfied gets tied to Nev, he passes. Yeah, if he gets a 1 tier increase in any mode, he passes Swite. Because any tier increase would give him 10 points, and he only needs 9. He needs 9 to match, 10 to pass, so. How long are you? Legendary fight. We recorded like 2 days ago. I think Kyle is really deserving a high tier 1 and 3 hours straight and sword and 2 hours club. Only R2. Yeah, I mean, she obviously wasn't trying. Like, she tried way harder in tier test as well, but, if you did that, good for you, bro. Close loss 8-10 Swite, you think will beat Swite, get high tier 1 UAC next try? I thought it was 7-10. Or, yeah, I thought it was 7-10. Here, I'll duel this guy. He's been dueling me for a while. Except Crystal. What tier is he in Crystal? I have no idea. You know Game Excel? No, I don't. Swite is so tough. Yeah, he aura farms. Can you sec me how was V-Followed? Depends on how long this one lasts. I think this is the ult of a Hydra 3. I don't remember who it is though. I think it's not the ult of a Hydra 3. Can you die easily in Sword? I mean, you die in the same amount of hits no matter what. There's no healing. Same in Axe. So I guess it's kind of hard to die easily. But, do you like Swisting? No, I don't. He's my rival right now. I guess right now it'd be Freaky Fang, because he's like pretty equal to me in overall. I would beat Freaky in every field mode. He'd beat me in Crystal and Mace and Nedpot. I'd beat him in Sword, and I don't know if I'd beat him in Pot. Probably gonna be cool. So yeah, well, I guess it'd be Freaky Fang. What's the game mode ranked enjoyability for you? I mean, Diamond Pot, and then Sword, and then UHC when it was fun. And then probably SMP, and then Axe, Nev crystal and mace network. Minecraft FPVs for the week. Yes, bro. It's a video game. You think I'm overall better than Keybinding? I also think so. Just because, like, even though he's, like, tiered higher than me in Diamond Pot, I do think I would beat him a bit, but... I guess it's just mainly because of playstyle, and I counter him. Greetings from Argentina? Yeah, what's up, bro? Appreciate the watch from Argentina. What time is it there? Is it, EST? I don't know what the time zone of Argentina is. Yo, Cosmic, if you're still on, I'll duel you, bro, because you've been trying to get a duel for, like, the past, like, 2 weeks. But you just cannot get the duels first. Thank you. He's my favorite UHC player. Probably A-Roy or Crazy Kelp. Oh, this guy better not win. Okay. Why is all of NATO in chat? Well, there's a lot of countries in NATO. What game mode has the most cheaters? That's hard to say. A lot of them have cheaters. Ned has a ton of cheaters. Bot has a lot of cheaters. SMP has a lot of cheaters too. And Sword. I don't know how many people macro in Axe, to be honest. Kind of like hard to catch macros. UHC doesn't have... I think UHC probably has the least cheaters. It's because most of the community has been playing for like 5 years, so... Like I just played so long. I'm not trying to do all that. Just doing homework while listening to is Q&A. Yeah. That's what most of my streams are. Yo, if 4-3 Cosmic isn't here, I'll accept his duel. It's been sending for a while. Where can you contact me in private? It's in my Discord. I have a channel called, what's it called? Hashtag contact. So if you have the ticket there, then you can, you know, contact me if you need. My top 5 rappers? Kanye, Eminem, Kendrick is good. I'm trying to think of some other ones that I listen to. I guess The Weeknd doesn't really count as a rapper. Tory Lanez is pretty good. Love Tory Lanez. And probably like ASAP or Travis. No Young Thug? No, I don't really like Young Thug as much. I like some of the songs, but no, I don't like Cardi. I actually really dislike Cardi's music. It's not my style. Yeet over Travis? Kind of forgot about Yeet, but yeah, I agree. I actually really like Yeet's music. Future gotta be up there? I don't really like Future's style. I think Young Thug is a rat. I don't know. I don't really care. It's not a big deal. With how much time he was facing, yeah, I wouldn't even blame him. Someone join UC? No, okay. Better continue. Do you think Raptor is cheating? Yeah, absolutely. Not even like It's not even a bait. How you train your aim? I don't train my aim. I just kind of play and focus on my aim. Sorry about the dog. Yeah, I think it's the last duel I'm gonna do. Oh, that's not good. You tutor people? I do teach people SMP. Yeah. In discord.gg/training hub. You can buy lessons there. They're for $30 each, so. Who do you think is the next Type 1 SMP player after Marlow? Shit, I don't know. If it's some like robot that gets it, I guess I'll have to take my throne back, right? Am I a good rage baiter? Probably not. No, it's usually pretty obvious when I'm rage baiting. My favorite soda? Probably Coke. But I prefer like a Monster over soda. But Monster just has too much caffeine in it for it to like be a common drink. But like the white Monster as well. How much do you charge for SMB classes? $30 per hour. So, yeah. What if you made a viewer SMP for Discord members? Not a bad idea. Which color do I like the most? Probably black. I just like the way black looks. And if not black, then like dark red or red. Alright, chat. Where can you contact me in private? The Discord link is in the description, so you can join my Discord. And open a hashtag contact to get there. That's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Thanks everyone for coming out. Big stream today, so I appreciate everyone. Yeah, it's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next stream, alright? Bye-bye.